Inflection is the modification of a word to express different grammatical categories such as tense, gender, person, or number. Here are some general reflections on how inflection works in Danish. Some categories of words inflect and some don't. Now let's have a look at some of the categories of words that actually inflect in Danish. Verbs inflect in Danish, we call that conjugation. Nouns also inflect. It's called a declension. And in Danish, the declension is in gender, form, and number. We have an indefinite form, we have a definite form, and we have a definite adjective form. We have singular and plural. So that brings us 6 different forms. We also have pronoun inflection. And in Danish, the inflection is in gender and number. We have subject pronouns, object pronouns, possessive pronouns, and reflexive pronouns. Adjectives as well inflect in Danish. Now let's have a look at how adjective inflection works. Adjectives have 2 major uses in Danish sentences, and in both cases, the adjective is inflected in accordance with grammatical gender and number. The first use is the attributive use of the adjective, and that means that the adjective is accompanying a noun. Now let's have a look at the different forms of the attributive use. The attributive adjective is used for the indefinite form of the noun. Jeg mødte en gammel mand i går. I met an old man yesterday. Jeg har lige købt et rødt hus. I've just bought a red house. Jeg har nogle dygtige kursister i min klasse. I have some talented students in my class. The attributive adjective is also used with the definite form of the noun, the demonstrative form of the noun, and the possessive form of the noun. Here's a few examples of the definite use of the noun. Den gamle mand er dansker. The old man is Danish. Det røde hus er mit. The red house is mine. De dygtige kursister går på intensiv. The talented students attend Danish at intensive. The demonstrative use of the noun. Den her røde sofa har jeg købt. This red sofa I've bought. Det her flot bord koster 5.000 kroner. This fancy table is 5,000 kroners. De her fede sko har jeg lige købt. These cool shoes I've just bought. And the possessive form of the noun. Min gammel far holder fest i morgen. My old dad is giving a party tomorrow. Mit nye ur har kostet 10.000. My new watch was 10,000 kroners. Mine nye sko har jeg købt i Fields. My new shoes I've bought in Fields. The second use of the adjective is the predicate use. That means that the adjective follows a copulative verb, and in Danish, that is at være or at blive, and is not accompanied by a noun. It stands alone. Here are some examples. Manden er gammel. The man is old. Huset er rødt. The house is red. Kursisterne er dygtige. The students are talented. Now that we've established the two major uses of the adjective in Danish, we need to figure out how the inflection works. We differentiate between the weak and the strong inflection in Danish. 2 types of adjective inflection. The weak inflection is used with the attributive adjectives, with the definite form, as well as the demonstrative and the possessive form of the noun. Here are some examples of the definite form of the noun. Den gamle mand er dansker. Det røde hus er mit. De smukke børn har flere venner. Here are 3 examples of the demonstrative form of the noun. Den her røde sofa har jeg købt. Det her flotte bord koster 5.000 kroner. De her fede sko har jeg lige købt. And finally, 3 examples of the possessive form of the noun. Min gamle far bliver 90 i næste uge. Mit nye sofabord var på tilbud. Mine nye sko er lavet af læder. Weak inflection means that the adjective ending is always e. Now let's have a look at the strong inflection. The strong inflection is used for attributive adjectives with the indefinite form of the noun, as well as with predicate adjectives. Now let's have a look at the strong inflection. The strong inflection is used for attributive adjectives with the indefinite form of the noun, as well as with predicate adjectives. Here are some examples of the attributive use. Jeg mødte en gammel mand i går. Jeg har lige købt et rødt hus. Jeg har nogle dygtige kursister i min klasse. And here are 3 examples of the predicative use. Manden er gammel, huset er rødt, kursisterne er dygtige. Strong inflection means that the adjective ending is none with n-words. We add a t with t-words, and we add an e in the plural form of the noun. Some adjectives don't follow the general inflection rules. Lille is probably the most common of them all. Lille/små is an irregular adjective. Lille is used for singular and små is used for plural, irrespective of the general inflection rules. Examples. Jeg har et lille barn. Mit lille barn er 1 år. Jeg har en lille datter. Min lille datter bliver 1 år i næste uge. Jeg har 2 små døtre. Mine 2 små døtre starter i vuggestue næste uge. So, lille is for singular, små is for plural. Some adjectives have no inflection at all. Here are some frequent adjectives. Spændende, en spændende film, den spændende film, 2 spændende film, filmen var meget spændende. Gammeldags, en gammeldags kjole, den gammeldags kjole, 2 gammeldags kjoler, kjolen er meget gammeldags. Moderne, en moderne lejlighed, den moderne lejlighed, 2 moderne lejligheder, lejligheden er meget moderne. Alene, like alone, alene can only be used as predicate. Han er meget alene.